Morning, guys. Okay, today I want to show you a couple different things, and I think I figured out what's going on with the videos. So one thing, I already washed my hands. I have my hair pulled back. We're going to do some eggs. So remember, when we take the egg, I'm going to go ahead and open the trash can here so I'm not much closer. We're going to just lightly tap, and then we're going to open up the egg into our bowl. Then we're going to do one more. Now, when you make scrambled eggs, lots of people have lots of different ways to do it. I gotta say, whatever you use that works for you is totally cool. I usually add about 1 eggshell of water per egg, and that just kind of helps it, spread it out a little bit, makes it not quite as runny. I'm gonna wash my hands because if you remember, raw eggs could contain salmonella, so we always wash our hands or especially, I should say, when we're at home cooking. Now, one thing we're going to do, and I'll probably have to move the computer here, the computer here in a second, but I have a couple different skillets going. Okay. So in this skillet, which this one we're going to do just a fried egg. So this skillet, I just put a little bit of butter in there. Fried egg or sunny side up. This skillet is the skillet that we're going to do our scrambled egg. And it is always going to be better if your skillets are hot before you put them in. Now, you might notice I have a third skillet in the back. On that skillet, I actually plan to make a breakfast burrito. I think when we're done, I put some turkey bacon in the microwave, so we'll see who is going to eat here and what they want. I kind of put it out there to advertise a little bit. I do add a little bit of salt, and depending on who's going to eat it, sometimes I add a little bit of pepper. I know that you guys know we got some picky eaters in the house, and some that, are fine. I love pepper. I don't necessarily love salt, but you have to kind of figure out what works for you. So our skillet that we put the butter in, this is an easy one, okay? As soon as that starts to melt, it's ready to go. If you have a non-stick skillet, which just means Teflon, you don't have to spray that, okay? A couple things, though, with Teflon that is great. It's non-stick, so you don't have to spray it, but that also means that you have to use like a plastic or a rubber. You don't want to use metal on it. So this one is going to be for my scrambled egg. We're just going to kind of put that in there. We'll let that cook for just a minute. And then let me go ahead and move this over here, and then I can crack my other egg. Let's see. I felt like I had this worked out. There we go. Okay. We're going to go ahead and do our other eggs. Just over easy or fried or whatever you want to call it, because our skillet's hot. As soon as those go in, you should start to see them cook a little bit, just turn a little bit white. We're going to go ahead and add 2 into that skillet. Wash my hands again. Because remember, touching raw egg, we always want to make sure we wash our hands. I think, and if you guys, maybe you're just not watching the videos, I don't know. But my thought is, yesterday it kind of came to me, and I'm not going to put any pepper on these eggs, because my guess is that Kara is going to eat those, and she doesn't like pepper. Ken does a little bit better with it than she does. Now, this scrambled egg, you can kind of hear, usually with scrambled, you kind of want to let the bottom cook, and because I am going to use this one in a burrito, I did go ahead and cook it kind of small. There are 2 in there. So I did go ahead and cook that kind of small. You don't want to overcook it. If this were an omelet, I don't know if you guys like omelets. Last week we did the eggs in the muffin tin for like the breakfast eggs. I like breakfast eggs. I think that they are easy and quick, and then you have them ready to go. Okay, so I'm just going to try to kind of cook this back together just a little bit, which that's kind of the cool thing with eggs. You can do that. Probably going to divide this, so we'll make 2 burritos. I'm going to turn that one off because it's now ready. I'm going to turn this back one on. And I think I'm going to spray that. I probably wouldn't have to because it is just a tortilla, but I'm going to go ahead and spray it. That way it'll get kind of like that fried or that buttery flavor. Now, for these eggs, for my over easy or my fried eggs, I'm just going to let these cook just a little bit. You do want to make sure the bottom is completely cooked before you try to flip those over. When I make one of these breakfast tortillas, and you can kind of do this however you choose, I went ahead and put the bacon, I like bacon in the microwave. I know a lot of people choose kind of differently or how they want to do it, but I like it in there. I feel like it's kind of easier. So we're just going to put some bacon right on here. And you could butter this first if you want. You could butter both the inside and the outside, kind of like a quesadilla. We're going to go ahead and put a piece of provolone cheese. You could do provolone. This one will be for someone else. For my own, I'll probably use like a shredded cheese. Again, just kind of doing whatever. You know, this is yours, so you can kind of do it how you want, whichever makes it taste the best for you. We're just kind of spreading that out, okay? Then we're going to take our eggs, and they're still warm. So we're just going to kind of put these. We'll see how many we can get. We're going to put these right in there. Again, just kind of like a quesadilla. We're going to fold this over. And we're going to push that down. I'm not touching the pan at all, okay? We're just going to kind of push that down and let that cook. The other one, you guys know I love these Gosanes wraps. So on this one, oops, sorry, Carmen. If you guys are watching for the one bonus, I had challenged you for safety violations, and somebody noticed that the dog was in there. It's really difficult to cook safely with the dog in the kitchen, right? We all know that. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm just breaking the bacon up. I'm going to set my plate down. Still keeping an eye on my fried eggs over there. And probably in real life, I would want to add a little bit more. Do you guys ever use spray butter? We love spray butter. We're out of it. And the grocery stores are kind of out of it right now. Put a little bit of cheese on there. I would want to put a little bit of spray butter on there, but I don't have any. So we're just going to go with it. And then I'm going to push that one in and push that one down. Okay. If you can kind of see my fried egg, see how the edges are starting to look perfect. Starting to curl up a little bit. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to use a metal spatula for this one. Notice this one is not a Teflon pan. I still don't necessarily love to use metal on that. And then I'm just going to flip these over. When I flip over eggs, I turn them off, and then they're done. Okay? All right, so that's an easy one. I am going to upload this one to YouTube. And since I'm moving my computer, I want to wash my hands again. But I am going to upload this one to YouTube, so hopefully it's easier for you guys to see. This week was just breakfast. I'm not a huge... shutting the cabinets when we're not using them. I don't usually make like a big breakfast. I do like eggs for breakfast or omelets. But okay, I hope you guys are doing well and staying healthy, and I will talk to you soon.